Hey guys, day 5 of the Adam Montgomery trial, and there's been a bunch of different witnesses, including Kayla Montgomery's mother and a bunch of police officers, and they finished for the day partway through the DNA expert's testimony. But I was watching the trial on Sleuth Mom's channel. There was a debate on that channel about Kayla's testimony about Harmony bleeding, because the police officer who did the tests for blood, using Blue Star, it's like luminol, didn't find any blood in the car that Kayla has said Harmony died in after Adam repeatedly punched her in the head. Okay, so this is what the police officer said. No blood found anywhere in the interior of the car.
No positive reaction on the steering column?
Correct.
Steering wheel?
Correct.
Driver's seat?
Correct.
The entirety of the passenger seat?
Correct.
Or the center console?
That's correct.
And that's what you documented in your report?
Yes.
So I had to go back and find from day 4 where Kayla had discussed blood. And it seems to be that this happened in the days before Harmony was murdered. So it sounds like Adam busted Harmony's nose because he had blood on his fist and he wiped his fist in the vehicle. So there potentially should have been blood in the vehicle if he wiped his hands on the seat. Maybe he wiped his hands on his clothes instead. But the defense attorney, she was kind of trying to get Kayla to say that this was when Harmony was murdered. But Kayla was insistent that this was days before.
You did tell the police that Harmony had a bloody nose and had blood on it. He had blood on his hands and was wiping the seat with a napkin?
Yeah, but that happened days before. It happened before she died.
Sure. But the wiping was on when the tow truck driver was there?
Yeah, when we went back to the car,
Okay.
I remember cleaning.
Okay. And it was for the blood that was on the car?
I don't remember what it was for. Adam just wanted to clean it.
Okay. But you recalled that you did see blood, you said, on Harmony's face,
Yeah.
right? And it was that day, right?
Yes.
And where you saw Adam cleaning was around the area that Harmony was sitting, right?
Right.
And you said that Adam had blood on his face that day? I mean, on his fist that day?
Yeah, on his hand.
And that Harmony had blood on her face?
Dried blood, yeah.
Right. But not from days before. Are you saying she had dried blood from days before?
Yeah, she had dried blood on her face.
From days before?
Yeah.
And you never cleaned her face for days?
No, he just kept her under the blanket.
Okay.
So Kayla has never said that there was blood on Harmony from her actual murder. There was dried blood on her face from days previous because nobody bothered to wipe her face, which is just horrendous and heartbreaking. But the murder that Kayla describes didn't involve blood. And that makes sense to me because Adam was reaching back, repeatedly hitting Harmony in the head. Now, she's smaller than him. He's reaching back. He's going to be raining blows down on the top of her head. Like blunt force injuries using a fist. You don't bleed. I remember the days back when I used to do martial arts. The only bloody faces that you'd ever see is when somebody was hit in the nose or in the mouth and knocked a tooth out or whatever, or it split their lip. Sometimes if you hit like on your eye sockets, because it's quite sharp, like the bone sharp, you might get a cut and that will bleed. But punching down on the top of someone's head, unlikely, very unlikely to cause a bleed. Might cause internal bleeding, might fracture a skull, but that wouldn't be outward. So there you go. That's just my opinion. Let's see what day 6 brings.